So why don't you talk about some of the big themes you're seeing coming out of this year's show, or some of the key trends you're seeing coming out of this year's TM4 management world?
Sure. So one of the key things that we've seen, and you can walk around to the various booths and you can talk to the various folks, but we're really talking with analysts and with customers and with a number of vendors around here. One of the key things we have seen is the interesting things that are happening with the brand challengers. One of the things I struggle with is MVNO. It's a lovely term, but it doesn't really state what the business is trying to do. They're trying to offer a service that would sit over top of someone else's network. That's lovely, but it's actually, I want to be a brand to you. I want to provide to you some measure of service that relates to what else I'm also offering to you. And that piece of the business has driven a fair amount of innovation that we're now starting to see bleed over, and we're starting to see this amongst some of our colleagues as well, bleed over into other pieces of the large operators business. So let me step back and give it piece by piece if it's okay. The first part is that we've seen the brand challenger, the market entrant, who does not really feel the necessity to own their own network. They want simply to provide that measure of customer service and offering that would get the customer to buy directly from them some measure of service. Now that looks and feels a lot like how we're starting to see M2M develop, where we see the large operators now seeing that their enterprise offerings need to look from an infrastructure perspective as though it were a small offering directed at a particular target, and that particular target may not be, a small retail operation. It may be a seriously large enterprise, but it has to be tailored in a manner that is simple, fast to launch, agile to offer, flexible enough to be able to offer whatever measure of services I have without having to bring all that heavy infrastructure that comes with the legacy of the spaghettiware underneath in my business operations. And that's probably, if I saw any other trend, this is the biggest trend we're seeing today. We're talking about it, but we're hearing from it. Mostly we're hearing from this, and we're hearing from our customers, but now we're starting to see the next level. We're hearing it from the analysts, and eventually we're going to start hearing it from some of these other guys too. Yeah.
Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
Perfect. Are you seeing any particular vertical markets pop up on those enterprise offerings?